Alright, so this is just a very quick video on our programming course. And I'm just going to show a couple snippets of things we do, keep the video pretty brief, and welcome anybody who has interest on any level with programming to join, or at least consider joining our class. So first off, we do a couple different variations on programming. Some of them we do with visuals and what we call block programming, and that's what you see right here. You see that we have some drag and drop scenarios where we have these menus to choose on the left of all these different actions and functions and things that can be done. And clearly I'm not going to teach anything in this video, but just wanted to give you a flavor that we have what's called objects that we can manipulate, and we teach you how to manipulate them, and then we teach you some of the foundational ideas behind things like computer science, which maybe some of you have experienced within like an AP Comp Sci or something of that nature, where you'll understand what I mean when I start talking about loops or the usage of variables and updating variables and things of that nature. But we take our time, we go slow. It's definitely an introductory course, and we use some of these visual things right here, and maybe I'll even do a quick run. You're not going to see anything too fancy, but you'll see that we use loops to do things like move the vehicle, to make the tires move at the same time. We show how we can move the cameras around, and all this is done through that drag and drop block programming to end up with whatever outcome we're looking for. And you're going to see some weird things happen, like I think our little buddy here's head's going to spin around a certain amount of times, but it was just demonstrating some very basic fundamentals within this particular little exercise, right? And I'm not going to go through in all the details here about these different style of loops, but just wanted to give you that flavor. So then we have, and I'll jump over to this real quick, then we have the standard old, programming through language. And again, this is just one that gives us a visual representation, but something that we happen to be currently doing in class, which is learning some Python. And we start with a visual scenario here where everything is simply just painting things onto a screen, but we definitely start to learn some of the concepts about using syntax and our commas and parentheses and indentations and things of that nature that come with certain languages, in this particular case Python. But we'll see other languages throughout the course, and that is our hope. Now in the virtual learning world, we end up maybe not doing quite as much, but the goal is clearly to be back in school and to have everything up and running, is that we'll actually see some things like maybe a little bit of Java, a little bit of video game programming in C#, and we talk about all kinds of different facets of the world of programming from an introductory standpoint. So cool. So hope this has given you just a excuse me, a tiny little glimpse into what our course is, and you can always send me questions. Anyone's welcome to infer about the class, and I'd be happy to speak to anybody. So just find me, Mr. Murray, wherever you can through Schoology or Langley email, and we hope to see you next year. Thanks.